Your girl Lola with Lola's Chronicles, and today I got with me interviewing the Miss Infamous Pretty Toasted. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. Hey, everybody.
You around here getting everybody fucked up, okay? So I just want to know, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so Pretty Toasted was started October 22nd, 2021. It's a mobile bartending service, so we go out and bartend the luxury of people's private events, public events, whatever. Honestly, at this point, it kind of just grew on its own to what we will actually bartend. It's really no limit. Um, we It started from COVID because I was a bartender at one of the restaurants, and COVID just kept knocking us out the restaurants and stuff like that. So I was just like, forget it. I can do this myself. You know what I'm saying? So got on the internet, found a bar, made some drinks, and it just took off from there. So that's Pretty Toasted.
So how did you come up with this name, though?
Okay, so all honesty, one night I was just like, this all for real. I kept sticking to toasted, right? And I was just like, that's not even me. Like, that sounds so lame, right? But you got to go through a lot of different like generators and stuff to make sure that what you're coming up with nobody has, right? So I had a whole bunch of different names, and everything I was putting in, somebody already had. Like, I was on Instagram and Google and everything, everybody already had. So I was just sitting there like, toasted. Okay, so, well, how do you feel like when you toast it? Like, what do people say? I don't know. And I was just drinking some wine one night. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and everybody kept telling me like, it's gonna come to you when you least expect it. It might come to you in a dream or something. I'm like, that's so dramatic. You know what I'm saying? But it really was dramatic. I was drinking some wine, and I was just looking in the mirror, and I was like, and I was like, okay, so when you drink and stuff, you want to get on social media, you want to take videos of yourself, you want to do all of that. And I was like, I'm pretty as fuck. Pretty toasted. I think like that works for me. So I sent it out to a couple people, my best friends, my mom, and everybody was like, I love that actually. And I just rolled with it. And when I got on the internet and seen that it didn't belong to nobody or nothing close to it, I was like, oh, that's me for sure. That's it. That's me.
Yeah, I get what you're saying on that because when I came up with my publishing company name, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know how I want to start it. And like you said, it be them late nights when you sitting up by yourself thinking, and then it come to you like, okay, bet. Because then I end up coming up with Where My Pen Leaks Fire. And I'm like, damn, I couldn't understand what I wanted to name it at first. I'm like, I don't want to use my name. But then I'm like, I don't got an author name. So I get where you coming from, where you're trying to come up with a company name and brand. So, I really get that.
So
Uh,
I thought about it too, like, everybody uses their name for stuff. I was trying to be, unique, to be different. But I wanted to still be something um truthfully, honestly, I wanted to be able to have my name on a piece of paper in front of some white folks that will say, like, yeah, I didn't want it to be like, oh, that's ghetto, or oh, I know that's a black girl, or I know, you know what I'm saying? I wanted something that just said, like, that's just pretty toasted. Like, it stands out. You actually want to know what that is because it just sounds unique, you know what I'm saying? But it also fits in with everybody else. So
It is unique. It's different. Just like them drinks you be making. So how do you be coming up with these recipes? Because them drinks be good.
I got a palette out this world. Honestly, sometimes, okay, so some stuff I'll look and I'll like see other people doing stuff and I'll be like, I probably could tweak that. Maybe she should have used this or she should have used that or whatever. But sometimes I'm a foodie, so I just like food. I like flavors. I like stuff like that. So I'll see something and I'll be like, that'd be good with some tequila or that'd be good with some dulce. And then I just try it. And then if I love it, I know everybody else gonna love it.
So what are some challenges you done faced so far going into a business for yourself?
Um, So I think some challenges would be probably, so I have a lot to offer. I have a lot that I've introduced to my city, um, that they just kind of like they love and they go for and they support 100%, but they're not like pulling it. Like they're not challenging me. So I just feel like after some stuff that I drop, I should be booked and busy. Like it should be crazy, crazy, crazy. And that, so those are some challenges because I have so many ideas, like, and I want to spill every single thing at one time, which is gonna drive me crazy. But I can't because I gotta allow them time to just catch on to something I already introduced 6 months ago. So that's a challenge for me. Um other than that, I don't know. I'll be ready for the challenges,
You,
honestly.
because I see you doing your thing, but I also been noticing people been stealing your pictures, and so let's talk
Woo!
about that. Like, how that make you
Let's
feel
talk
when you see
about
that?
it. It hurt my feelings, honestly, because if anybody follow me on Instagram, and I know a lot of my followers do, they know like some of my pictures from the very beginning started off as trash, and so I built my aesthetic up: the black gloves, the Pandora bracelet, the everything, the left hand, like I built it up to be how I want it to be. Like my Instagram is all, it's just clean, and if you know me, I'm like an aesthetically pleasing person. Like everything about me, it has to be like just cute. And so the fact that I found something that works for me, that's eye catching, and I built it from scratch, and then to watch other people just like
Try
take
to
it
get credit
with
for
no
it,
work,
right?
and yeah, it's like you already know that's gonna work, and that's kind of, it's kind of whack, it's kind of weird. I don't mind giving out tips, no, I love everybody that make drinks. I honestly be trying to support, and I comment on a lot of people's stuff. I'll even throw out recipes and stuff like that, but the whole stealing the whole look of something is it's actually kind of spooky, really.
It is. It's creepy as hell
Yeah, it's
because
spooky.
the simple fact of it is. But I also see a lot of people, hop on there and defend the fact because we know the difference between generic. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when you see people doing that, it's like, damn, you can't really come up with your own ideas, and you got to use
I
my
had to say, I
picture and
said,
everything.
Dr. Seuss told us it could have been in a box with a fox on a boat with a gold, like anywhere. It could have been anywhere else, anywhere. He still would have sold the same amount of drinks, whatever, anywhere. But I don't know. I
I
guess.
wonder how that go for them. Trying to, and then I wonder how that go for them because then when they sell the drink and it don't taste how it look, you know what I'm saying? It's not, it's missing a pretty toasted touch. So I
Right.
wonder how it go, when people do that. Like, what makes you in your right mind be like, oh, I'm gonna take her picture and post it as mine? That you right? It's weird. It's real
Yeah, it's
weird.
weird. I had did some kits, and this last time it's just been different. But I did some kits a few months back that had went viral, and that hurt my feelings too. But at least it was my picture. So it was
Mm-hmm.
like my piece of work. So it's kind of like it hurt my feelings, and Facebook was on 10 about it. But whatever, it was my picture. But to go out and actually like spend your money on the stuff to actually copy somebody else's stuff, it's kind of like it's a different level of sick. But whatever.
Yeah, it is because it's a difference from learning from somebody and to turn around and try to mimic or copycat the same thing.
Because
So
I'm very open. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm not a gatekeeper at all. I'm not a gatekeeper because, truth be told, me making drinks and stuff, that was just the extra little piece that just so happened to be added into Pretty Toasted. That was never what originally was supposed to happen. I was supposed to just be the bartender that you book and I come out and do stuff. Me doing drinks weekly and stuff like that, that was never the goal. It just happened to work. So I'm very open to helping people. I would really honestly appreciate if somebody come to me and ask me, like, I'm having a girls night, what's a recipe I can do? You know what I'm saying? That's dope. I'm actually planning on dropping an ebook too in the future, so people can actually do stuff like that. But that's the goal. I see bigger picture. I don't want to just do the little, it works for right now, but that's just right now. So
that'd be dope. You drop a recipe book, with some of your recipes in it. That would be dope
mhm,
because who don't like to drink? You know what I'm
right,
saying? So,
absolutely.
so tell me, what was the first drink you ever had, if you
In
could
my life,
remember,
or that I made, or in my
in
life?
your life?
A fireball shot.
Mine was absolute.
Ooh, mine's
Yeah,
better than yours. My uncle
right.
gave me a fireball shot, and it was I think it was the night of graduation. He gave me a fireball shot in my mom's front yard. And when I tell you it put hair on my chest, I said, "Ooh, what?" And that was it. I ain't had fireball since, I'll tell you that.
Have you ever thought about making a drink with Fireball? I know a lot of people
Absolutely.
be drinking that.
I literally just did a drink last night for my godmom. I did her a little recipe. She went to like this little uh a parent sip or something like that, where they pair like a food and a drink or whatever. And I actually just made her a drink with it.
Hmm.
So I'll do it. But now some liquor too, I can just smell and know, like, this would be with this and this would be with that, you know. So I didn't, my palate didn't grow that much where I could just really smell something and know like, okay.
So when you made your first concoction, and started selling it, and you seen that it sold out that day, how did that feel? That your drinks sell out every time you make them?
Oh my God, I was so happy. I was so shocked. I was like, because truth be told, be 100% honest, that first batch, I just was pouring stuff together. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna use this liquor, and I'm gonna try this juice, and I think maybe this juice and this fruit, and I think this might be good. And it was good, but it wasn't really nothing, you know. It was just like, let's just see, and it just did it. It just took off. So that's what made me just be like, okay, learn some real stuff now because they deal with you. You know what I'm saying? They like you. They deal with you. But when it sold out, it did something to my heart. It was like, dang, okay, dang. You know, so I appreciate the fact that I didn't really have to start at the bottom, you know?
Right.
Hmm.
Because during the pandemic, it was time for people to start putting their minds together and pulling themselves up out of that, because we didn't know how we was gonna come back out of that. So to start a business during the pandemic and for it to become successful, you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you, girl, because a lot of people give up, so it might be a time where somebody might not like the drink or something, but you continuously keep going. So I like the fact that you interact with people as well, you know what I'm saying, and find out how they feel about the drink. And I feel that them green apple drinks you got, that's what everybody go crazy for.
Oh yeah, them green ones they went crazy about that. I had to do that for a couple days because my inbox was jumping. Had to do that for. I had somebody write me last night at 4 in the morning about it. I was like, ooh, but but okay, I see you. I see you.
So what are some things that where some places Pretty Toasted have taken you?
Pretty Toasted has put me in some rooms with people. So honestly, my first 2 months with Pretty Toasted, I sat at the table with a millionaire, and he told me, he said, if you make it past 2 years, he said, any small business that makes it past 2 years consistent will be successful. And October 22nd will be 2 years for me. So if I make it to October 22nd, I'm gonna be successful because I value what he says just based off his history and what he got going on and all that stuff and the people that I've watched him work with, and now them all being successful and them all telling me like he had the same conversation with me. That's what pushed me. And I tell people that all the time. As long as I make it past 2 years, I'm gonna be successful. So that's why not a week goes by that I'm not pretty toasted, pretty toasted, pretty toasted. You look at my social media, you can look at my social media and know what I do.
Yeah,
You know?
consistency is the key.
Mm-hmm.
Did you take classes to learn more about the business side of it?
Absolutely, and honestly, sometimes I still take beginner classes, because everybody's way of teaching a beginner is different. So, and I also am certified to certify other bartenders. So I go to different classes to learn different techniques on how they're teaching. But absolutely, I take classes. I watch videos on the internet all the time. I got a different couple people I watch on like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all of that. I go out of town. I take like little classes and stuff like that. But these are like high end classes when I go out of town. They like showing me how to put the egg on top of the drink and stuff like that. So, but absolutely, I still take classes. I don't think that I'm never gonna know everything ever.
Right.
Right.
So I seen you was offering classes. What is it that you're going to be teaching?
So I offer classes where I'll certify other bartenders to legally be able to serve liquor in the state of Michigan and also now in the state of North Carolina. Um just so they get it under their belt. They learn the basics of bartending. So you learn like the different genres of liquor. You'll learn your bar tools. You'll learn the what's appropriate and how much to serve and different stuff like that. I'll even teach you a couple different recipes. I'll give you a kit to keep when you do bar, like when you do complete the class. I'll give you a kit and I'll also give you your certificate that day. Um but stuff like that. And I also do cocktail classes. So kind of like a paint and sip, but you'll do a cocktail class. So that could be a date night, a girls' night, whatever, I'll just teach you 3 different cocktails and I'll give you the recipe and that you can keep that. That don't certify you, but that's just something fun to do.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Like I said, because who don't like to drink? I mean,
Right.
everybody like to drink. So if you could go back and give your teenage self some advice, what would it be?
My teenage self, some advice would be, dang, you know what? It probably was. It probably. I probably would have went. I probably would have stayed in school, because it would follow through with school. Follow through with school. Whatever you do, wherever you end up, just follow through with school. Because now, so I went to school back then for business, and I quit because I was just like, I can't do this. Like, this is so boring, and it's I can't sit here in this class forever. And like, where is this going? You know. But now that I have a business, it's so much business stuff that I want to know, like business management, like handling money and different stuff like that I need to know, and I'm ready to go back to school when I could have just followed through and I would have knew that. But also it might not have landed me where I'm at now. So I don't really know, but I definitely would have went to school for sure.
A good thing is never too late. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Oh, you always can make time for that to go back. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
like to ask that question because a lot of the times where we end up doing what we end up doing or going is not what we thought at teenage years, or you know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
because
I
when
like
I
to
was
ask that
little,
question.
if you asked me what I wanted to be when I was little, I was supposed to be a preschool teacher. So I don't know. Now I'm a bartender, so I don't know. I don't know. But that's definitely what I want to do. I want to be a preschool teacher. So we definitely don't end up where we said we was gonna be.
Exactly. And I also been following you, so I see, I don't know what we gonna do, y'all, but I see you finna get on up out of here.
Yeah.
You finna get on up out of here and take your journey elsewhere. So what brought that about?
So I got 2 weeks left. Oh, I think my nose burning. I'm trying not to cry. Okay.
Oh,
I got 2 weeks left. And basically I just I just want more. Like Grand Rapids got me started. But you know how they say like your city not gonna be the one to get you rich?
yeah,
Nobody knows like the back end work that I do for Pretty Toasted. Like I will show you, but I'm packing. But on my wall right here, I got like, the big sheets of paper, and it's literally say Pretty Toasted, and it say goals for 2023 through 2024. And it's probably like 20 different goals on here that I've only checked off 4 because my city just they don't latch on to everything that I need them to latch on to, and it's okay because we're not a big event city, so it
mm-hmm,
can't be like that. So I have to just move somewhere where that's what they do constantly, but I email people. I'm always out somewhere talking to somebody. I'm always somewhere networking people with people, and they give me just enough to make me feel like they're not ignoring me, and they give me that end piece
yeah,
to where it's successful versus giving me that beginning piece to get my foot in the door, and that's what I need. Once I got my foot in the door, I can take off or whatever, I'm gonna
mm-hmm.
learn from there. But they just not, it's not like, whew, like what I
Yeah.
need them to
They,
do.
like it's not like how we see other cities and how they stand behind one another. When you
Right,
go out
but
of town and
I
do
won't say
stuff,
that though because my city stand behind me 100%. Like I love Grand Rapids so bad, but they just don't have enough events for me to be able to be
to
involved.
put yeah to put
But
out there.
they will buy me out of drinks every time I post. They will buy me out of drinks, so that I do love because they have given me. I haven't had to have a job in 2 years, over 2 years. So that my sitting is amazing for that, like so amazing. But it just I want to be able to do 1 or 2 events out the week, and now I don't got to work all week or for the
Mm-hmm.
next 2 weeks. Not I got to do drinks on Tipsy Tuesday, Thirsty Thursday, Freaky Friday. Like we got to make up stuff now. Sunday Fun Day. So it's just I just want to do a little bit more. It's just time to like just do some more.
So are you nervous?
I'm nervous as hell. Like it ain't even registering for real. And then it registered like at the wrong time. Like it registered when I'm packing a box, and then I just like, you really about to go. And then it unregistered. And then today when I posted the flyer about the going away party, it registered again. And then it's just back and forth. I don't know.
An emotional roller coaster, huh?
Yeah. Cause I've never lived out of the state before. I've never left my granddad before. My granddad is like my whole entire heart. So and then going somewhere and starting all over. Like right now in Grand Rapids, I'm somebody. Everybody knows Pretty Toasted. Whether they know Ambrose or they know Pretty Toasted, they know one or the other, right? So that's that. I can get up in the morning and say, hey, I need to make $200, $300. I'm gonna sell a couple drinks. Boom, it's done. I'm going somewhere where I don't know nobody and I gotta start from scratch. So like I didn't even live here. They don't even got no like kind of idea of who she is. It's like completely from scratch. Like when I introduce myself, it's as Pretty Toasted, not even as Ambrose first.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm very much so scared. Very much.
As good as them drinks get, girl, I feel you're gonna prosper.
I'm gonna have to be
It's
slanging,
gonna
throwing them
be
at
it's
your
gonna be
head.
a new thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's a bigger place, more events. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Your presentation itself gonna sell itself. So I understand about being nervous and leaving, and being scared because you don't know nobody. But that's just gonna make you go 10 times harder. You know what
Right.
I'm saying on what you're doing, and you know what I'm saying. So what we supposed to do now? Who gonna give us the drinks? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I got some backups up here, and I got some trips planned to come back. At least I'm gonna try to do once a month, but y'all had me for 2 years. Y'all had me for 2 years. But when
Yeah,
I drop that book, everybody gonna be able to do it themselves anyway. So it's gonna
exactly.
be okay.
But that's what's up. I'm very proud of you because like I said, I commend anybody that's doing something and that's putting themselves out there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not always easy, especially me being in the field of being an author and now a podcaster. It's not always easy to just put yourself out there and do things. So when you have that ability to go, I recommend everybody get up out of here. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So and do what you got to do, and we always gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna make it even more better when you pop up with them drinks. You just
Right.
gotta
And
look at
I
it like
announced it,
that.
they gonna flock. Right, right,
Right. You ain't gonna be able to keep up with us because we're gonna be needing you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the whole point of it. That's what's up, and I'm very proud of you,
thank you so
and
much.
keep going. And I'm pretty sure, everybody else is standing behind you with that. And I see how they follow you and encourage you and purchase from you. So I know you're gonna go. Where you going?
To Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh yeah, you gonna win down there. You definitely gonna win down there.
That's what
And
I heard. I heard it's the city for entrepreneurs, black entrepreneurs at that too.
yeah, down south, period.
Yeah.
Down south, period, is a way for us to win because, like I said, they're more into helping. It's not a competition place, and then they love people coming from out of town doing something because it's different.
Right.
So, do you have family or people down there, or are you just going?
My mom lived down there, but that's it. She the only one.
Oh, that's all you need. Then you good.
That's my mom. She down there, and she's a team player too. Actually, my mom is a bartender, so we in the game a little bit. Yeah, my mom is a bartender.
Right. Do y'all see y'all opening a bar one day or?
So I'm actually working on a cocktail truck. But a bar could be, if the funds is right and it do what it need to do, which I pray it do, a bar would be dope. Honestly, it would be. A bar would be real dope.
That would be nice. You know what I'm saying? So,
Nothing is out of the question. Nothing is a no. Nothing is a no.
okay, what advice would you give someone that's trying to start their own business?
I always tell people, I've been telling people since my launch party 2 years ago, bet on yourself. Like it don't matter what nobody say. Bet on yourself. If you think you can, if you know that that's your passion, that's what you love to do, bet on yourself. Like it's so dope to be able to make money, to fund your life, to live off of your talent. Like I never get tired of making drinks. I never get tired of getting up and doing an event. I never get tired of it. I never. Like in 2 years, some days I'd be like, I'm exhausted, y'all. Like I can't wiggle my toes, but I'm not tired. Like if I could sit down and do it, I would. You know what I'm saying? Like I never get tired. So bet on yourself. Like you'll be surprised at what your passion can do for you. Like when you love something so genuinely and you take off with it, you just speak fluently about it. You move different behind it. Like there's nothing. I won't even post a picture if the garnishment ain't right, if the sunlight ain't right, stuff like that. Like you just move different behind something that you really love. So just bet on yourself and just do what you got to do. Forget what anybody say. I used to tell myself all the time, how is my husband or my kids gonna explain to their friends or they family like, oh yeah, my wife or my mom's a bartender? No, your wife or your mom's the bartender. Like she owns, you know what I'm saying? So now I look at it different. But back in the day, I was just like, that's so whack. I gotta get a big girl job. This is a big girl job. I make
Exactly.
more money than some big girl jobs, you know, in less amount of time. So just bet on yourself. Do not count yourself out. I don't care what it is. If you like to make bracelets and waist beads, you see we got these Pandora bracelets that I wear in every picture with that probably started off as something so smaller than this, and now this silver bracelet with $35 terms we buy, it's over $600 on my wrist now, you know. So just bet on yourself. Anything can be something, honestly. Bet on yourself.
Definitely, because like they say, when you're doing something you love to do, it never feels like work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. And really, you know what I'm saying? You said it all. Bet on yourself, because at the end of the day, you're gonna always have some naysayers. You're gonna have some no's. You're gonna have some people that don't agree with what you're doing. But you got to continue to keep pushing yourself. That's the only way, because you can't expect for people to support you and believe in you, and you don't believe and support yourself. So you're right
Right.
about that. Definitely. And before we wrap it up, so tell us about this going away party.
Okay. October 1st, going away party. Woo! From 4 to 8. And my
Hold on, wait,
followers
wait,
know.
wait, 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 wait. We're going into a whole new chapter of your life, and you say going away part. Now we need some
Cause
excitement about that.
I'm just trying to wrap it up that I'm really having a going away party, like a farewell party, like a see you later party. Like, wow, okay.
That's
Whew.
more like a see you later party.
Okay, yeah, a see you later party. So I'm having a see you later party. Um and my people know how we do. We're gonna be messed up. Uh We're gonna play some games. We're gonna leave some memories. We're gonna take some pictures. We're gonna do the Tamia hustle because I done learned the Tamia hustle. We're gonna do the Tamia hustle. Larry Maddox better play the Tamia hustle about 4 times. I don't care who tired of it.
You
We
done learned
gonna
it, huh?
we gonna do that. I didn't learn it, so we're gonna do that. And then just gonna have a good time. I really want to see honestly everybody hug me, love on me, give me $1 or 2, and let's have a drink. Like let's go, and I'll be back. Let me go so I can send for y'all, so I can reach out to y'all and say, Lola, I know some people down here that'd be dope for your podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my goal. This is a networking move for me. This is not just I'm not just moving because I want to go have fun. I want a different city. This is a networking move. Whoever I can reach back out to down here, because I think it's dope for them to be down there. That's what I'm gonna do. I do it already anyway, so that's what I want to do. This is for everybody. Everybody supports me, so I'm taking everybody with me,
Exactly, and
and I'll do the work for them.
that's what real niggas do. You know what I'm saying? We
Right,
do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people gonna be sad. Y'all know y'all gonna be sad and hurt, but y'all make sure y'all send her off proper. Make sure y'all send her off with nothing but positivity. She already sad enough that she leaving. So we gotta encourage our people to continue to grow and prosper and to move on to the next level. If we want to see her at these top-notch parties and bars, we gotta push and motivate her to do so. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have those moments, you're gonna be homesick. My first time leaving Michigan, I was like, what the hell? And I was scared, but I went with my head held high and I had a wonderful time. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're gonna meet a lot of new people. We're gonna see you on TV in a minute. You know what I'm
I
saying?
said 2 years ago I need to be a celebrity bartender. I'm gonna do it. I
Right.
swear
You
I'm gonna
go
do it.
do it. You
I need
definitely
to
go
be a
do it. You
celebrity
got the
bartender.
charisma for it. You know, you got the talent for it. And it's just the whole point about it. You doing the first step. You're doing the best part is leaving and putting yourself out there in an unfamiliar territory. If you can conquer that, you're gonna go everywhere around the world with it. Because of course you when you at home, everybody know you. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. So when you can step outside that box and go somewhere else and do something and prosper, that's how you know you made it.
Right.
You
I
know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that, Lola, for real.
For real, for real. So y'all make sure y'all get in tune. So before you go, if they want to get some drinks, how can they get in contact with you?
So you can either write me on Ambrose Coleman, that's my main Facebook page. Pretty Toasted on Facebook. Really, honestly, if you type in Pretty Toasted on any platform of social media, I'm gonna pop up. So and just inbox me and that's always on alert. So I'm always ready.
That's what's up. Y'all hear it here. Thank you so much for taking the time to come on the show. I wish you nothing but the best endeavors on your journey. And I'm definitely gonna catch you before you slide up out of here so I give me something with some Douce in it. All
I
right.
got you. Thank you so much, Lola. I appreciate you.
All right, y'all. We out.
Bye.